Cappy, look behind you. You gotta pay attention, son. Where's your catcher's mitt? You're not even ready for the big game. Goodness.
Right field, it's okay.
What's that? Dan, did you own Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original movie on VHS? Did you happen to...
I watched the second one the most. I think.
Did it have a Pizza Hut ad at the beginning?
No, I don't remember.
God, I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but for the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, it came out on VHS, at least the copy that I had, it had a Pizza Hut ad, and it had a song about being in right field, and how, like, I forget how it went. It was like, the importance to know you gotta learn how to catch, you gotta learn how to throw. That's why I played the right field. Something... Watching the dandelions grow, and then it's like all this big long thing, and then you find out it's a Pizza Hut ad, and it's like the entire baseball team eating Pizza Hut. And I don't know, when you said right field, that triggered the thing in my brain.
Well, that was my position all the time, because I was so bad. Because that's the thing, right? Is that you put the bad person in the right field, and so
yeah,
that's what
I think so. But for what it's worth, I also played some baseball. And I also was out in the middle of nowhere.
Do you remember what your teams were?
I do not remember the team names.
We were once the Rangers, and then we were once the... It's not the Swordfish. What's the...
On Guards!
Do you remember? No, not On Guard. God, what is it? It's I don't remember. But it's. I think it's a different...
Like Mariners?
Baseball team.
What's another name for swordfish? You know these things. You know everything about fish.
Sorry to derail this whole thing.
You're like a...
Sunfish, barracuda, sailfish.
What were we talking about?
Baseball, right field.
We're talking about teenagers. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to Saturday. So we last week we didn't actually record anything for Stephen and Friends because there were so many people that were sick. This week, everyone was out of town or not unavailable.
Marlins.
Marlins.
Sorry.
No, that would have haunted me for like the next 20 minutes. I'd be like, what is another name for swordfish? So this week, Jeff, Paul, Alex, Haley, Emmy, others were all gone. Others. So we had so few people that we didn't record anything this week either. So like, all right. So we decided to cut it off early. And I was like, hey, Dan and Lindsay, you want to like go to Waffle House because we didn't have dinner? And Lindsay was like, I'm going to bed because she feels a little sick, but it's allergies. But Dan was like,
she had like a bunch of tissues.
Well, the pollen is super high right now.
Yeah.
So I totally get that.
Yeah. But Dan was down.
Mel just gave me some strawberry.
The other one's chocolate banana.
Dan, yeah, I wonder if you like that because you love Kit Kats, especially strawberry. That's your favorite flavor in the world.
Thanks, I hate it.
So actually, Dan, as soon as Dan came in, like a minute later, the rain started like pouring, but it stopped. It was a really... Mal checked the radar and it was like super red and then it was gone. It's over? That was it? Wait, what is this?
The Minute Cast.
The Minute Cast?
Yeah.
I've never seen such a thing. It just shows you what the weather's going to be like in a minute.
Is it hosted by Ira Glass?
Doodly 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 dooch. Okay, well, the rain's gone, so I think we can safely get to the car.
We can try.
It's 10 feet.
Safely. I like how you're lip syncing to the music, and I'm thinking we won't be able to like include this music. I have to put a funky beat over it.
Now think of the words.
You know, I'm really glad that Waffle House exists. I do wish we had other choices for things open super late, but at the very least, there's Waffle House. Waffle House was good. As always, well, for as good as Waffle House can be, it's surprisingly busy. on a Saturday late night. We went, probably around midnight, and they're busy, man. They're busy. I think Saturday night is kind of like their time. You get into the wee hours, and there's people, I think, leaving the bars that want to sober up. There's teens that are just hanging out late at night. There's, old timers that, Waffle House is their favorite place in the world. You really see an interesting crowd there. Anyway, back home now, just kind of getting finished up for bed. This evening, I actually posted a picture on Twitter of our current Wii collection. We're sitting at 220 games, which means that we're still missing about 1,000 Wii games. We finished GameCube last year, just in the nick of time to do an Extra Life event, which we did last November, raised $65,000 for our children's hospital, which was awesome. We're going to be doing another Extra Life event this coming year, this coming November, which is also going to be GameCube themed because there's still so much GameCube left to explore. But we are in the process of starting to collect Wii to do an Extra Life event next year, so 2020. And we're hoping to get these remaining 1,000 games by the time that rolls around. Obviously, that is an obscene amount of games. I'm not even sure that's enough time to get all of those games. We're just going to try. And I know that we've been getting a lot of mail. A lot of people have been sending us Wii games, which we sincerely appreciate. It's probably going to take us a lot of people power to try and collect all of those. The good news is a lot of them aren't, I would say most of them, a large majority, 90% or more, are not particularly hard to find or particularly rare games. The Wii library is notable for having a lot of shovelware, but that's actually kind of one of the weird appeals for me in collecting is I continue to find games that I've never heard of for Wii. We pick stuff up from Player's Choice, our local game store, from time to time. A lot of times we'll have trade-in stuff, and we just trade in our stuff and get Wii games from them. And there's always a game. Every single time we pick stuff up from them, there's always a game I've never heard of. Always. It just continues to blow me away because the library for Wii is so big, and there was so much weird stuff. Like, companies just, pushed out as much as they could. I'm always discovering really, really weird things. So I know that won't be this coming Extra Life event, but I'm really looking forward to next year when people get to vote for things like Heathcliff, The Fast and the Furriest, which is a real game. The M&M's racing game. Why? Why does that exist? That doesn't even make sense. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to end off this vlog by asking if anyone knew what I was talking about earlier with that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing. Does anyone remember that Pizza Hut ad? If I can find it on YouTube, I'll put a link to it on screen or in the description so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to try and locate it. That song gets stuck in my head more than I'd care to admit, and I don't know why. I think I know the song really, really well because I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a lot. I would watch it and rewind it and watch it again. And for whatever reason, I watched the ads at the beginning too. And because of that stupid song is just permanently ingrained in a part of my head. And as soon as someone says a word that triggers that memory, suddenly I'm inside of a Pizza Hut commercial again. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?